All right, here's some pointers when you're doing laminate flooring. That's the floating floor. If you have a floor like this, it's plywood, you got it all cleaned up, and you're ready to put the flooring, you should be ashamed of yourself if you put it right on top of this. Okay, I see a lot of videos doing that. Have pride in your work. You see these stains? You see all this markings? Clean it up. Get yourself some bleach and water mixture and clean it up. While you have the floor like this, it's a good time to add extra screws wherever you feel the squeaking of the floor. Any voids, fill them up. Take your time, do it right. Don't just cover up imperfections like that. How would you like that underneath your floor in your house? Clean that up. Another thing I do, if it's really that bad, get yourself some paint. Get stain killer like kilts, and paint it. Give it a nice coating. All right, you don't leave this underneath. Another thing is I always put underlayment. Okay, this is what I use. I've been using this for decades. Okay, it's roofing paper. There's a reason why they use roofing paper on the roof, on the exterior of a home, underneath hardwood floors. It's because it's a vapor barrier. Now you might say, well, look at these planks. You know, it already has a vapor barrier. You don't need it. Well, guess again. Let me show you what it says. Now this product is a very good product. It's life proof. And if you look at where it says vapor barrier, if I can focus on it, it says not required, but it's recommended where? Where there's concrete. Now I don't have concrete, but look what it says. Or if there have been moisture issues. Why do I point that out? Because in reality, what do we have? The other paragraph underneath, it says, life proof includes what? A pre-attached sound mitigating pad. So this is not moisture proofing. It's for sound proofing. Okay, you have to protect the floor. Many of you think, well, this is waterproof. Why do you need moisture resistance, moisture barrier underneath it? This won't get affected. Yes, but the plywood will be affected, especially if you're on concrete or you're under a crawl space. Moisture will rise up and contaminate that wood and eventually migrate into your house. Okay? This has a time limit of when you have a spill. It doesn't just sit there. It eventually migrates in between the seams and it will get to the plywood. What happens to that water, that moisture? It will be absorbed into the floor. And that's when you get the mold. If you have a barrier, okay, when that leaks down between the joints, if it stays long enough, it will hit this. This is water resistant. It's meant for that purpose. It'll sit there until it dries up. Eventually, where it went in, it will come out. The same way it goes in, it has to find a way out. But if not, it'll be absorbing that floor and your floor would rot. Okay? You can do whatever you like. This, you gotta read the instructions. If you look at it, regarding voids warranty, it says if you use it on the staircase, if you use it on the wall, if you glue it down, has nothing to do regarding an extra underlayment. In fact, it says, should I use an underlayment? It says, if additional underlayment is required, of course they were, recommend using their product, but it says all other underlayment require you to check with the manufacturers of the underlayment of their warranty policy. So adding this is not going to affect the warranty of this. I just have to read the warranty on this if it's applicable to be used as an underlayment for flooring. It is. Okay, roofing paper is meant to be under shingles, under siding, under flooring. I always use it. You could do whatever you like, but I recommend, based on my experience, get that floor as clean and as good as you can before you put the laminate down. Another thing is, when you put this laminate down, okay, on this floor, if there's some imperfections, little something that grabs, it won't be able to float properly. When you put this paper down, it has a nice smooth finish, okay? So when you put that flooring on it, if it expands, it has somewhere to go. If it starts grabbing into this wood, you're gonna have problems, okay? It makes it much easier if you do it the way I'm saying it. As I said before, it's all up to you. You can do whatever you like. Take my suggestion, take someone else's suggestion. You can mix them all up and come up with your own, okay? This is not written in stone. Read your instructions. It's very, very important. Another thing I want to bring out while I'm at it, you know, I see a lot of misinformation out there regarding how to lay this out, okay? It says right there, it says it's recommended to use a brick pattern or a staggered pattern, but not this pattern, which is a point-to-point pattern. Why? Because they have to interlock with each other. Okay, the only thing they say is when you interlock it, don't leave less than 8-inch overlap. Okay, so the comments I see of people saying, oh, you're doing a step pattern, that's not good. Well, believe it or not, that's considered a staggered installation. I prefer the brick lane because I do a lot of commercial flooring, and that locks it in better, interlocks more of it with each other, but it's up to you. All right, so when you're on YouTube looking for flooring information, be careful. Some of these videos are excellent. There's a lot of talent out there. Everyone learns something from somebody, including myself. But be careful with the comments, because everybody thinks they're professional, they think they know it all, and they give you misinformation. So be careful with the comments. I prefer not to read those. Just watch the video, learn from the best, or not the best, but learn something. That's what YouTube is about, should be about teaching and learning and sharing. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your comments and your subscription to my channel. Give me any ideas of any other videos I can make for you, and I'll do my best. Right? Be well, be safe.